Hello, I'm Jason Cormick, hatchery specialist, and in this video we're going to talk about effective hatcher washdown procedures. So on our hatch day we're going to have a hatcher. Obviously it's going to be dirty. We need to clean that down. First thing we're going to do is get our PPE so that we're protected, and we're going to get the tools we need to clean that hatcher. If you have any sensors in the hatcher, we're going to have to cover those up. If you have, for example, that CO2 sensor that you see on the right there, that needs to be cleaned down. We're going to use compressed air to get rid of any of the chick fluff, so that's going to get a decent reading, accurate reading. And once we're in that position, now we can start doing our dry clean. So a dry clean, we remove all the main chick fluff from the ceiling, the walls, the floor. If there's anything baked on, then what we're going to do is, if you have egg yolk, for example, on the floor, you're going to use a scraper to get that up. It's still going to leave some amount there, but that's fine because that's the next part of this washdown. So now we're going to come in with our detergent, and we're going to put that down and allow that 20 minutes. It needs 20 minutes for the molecules to get around all the dirt and lift it from the surface that it's sitting on. Once we've allowed it enough time, we can then come in and do our rinsing. Once it's rinsed, now all the dirt has gone away, all the soiling has gone away. Now we're going to need to close that machine up and let it dry out. And it's very important we let it dry out for a couple of reasons. So example, if we don't allow it to dry out, so there's still some water on the surfaces, well, show you on the ground, on the floor there, 1 square meter of just 1 millimeter is the equivalent to 1 liter. So in that case, if we're then going to go in with a disinfectant, it's not going to be effective because you're going to over dilute that disinfectant. There's another reason for it as well. In every surface that we look at, there are these micropores, and these micropores can contain those pathogens. Now if we don't allow it to dry out properly, when we do put our disinfectant down, it's not going to get into those micropores, and the pathogens inside are going to survive. If we do allow it to dry out and then we disinfect, that disinfectant is then going to kill those pathogens. So it's going to be a much more effective washdown procedure in total. So once we have allowed it to dry out, we can go in and then put our disinfectant in. We're going to give it a good soaking of disinfectant all around the machine. And again, once that has been done, we're going to close that machine up again, and we're going to let that machine dry out. The reason being, if we don't allow that machine to dry out, you're going to have problems on the day of hatch, on the next hatch, because by leaving that machine wet, you're going to get a longer drawn out hatch on the next one, because it's going to drop the temperature and increase the humidity. So close it up, let it dry out, and you'll be good to go again.